Are you the one recording?
Yeah, it's recording right now.
Oh yeah, he said. Okay, he said recording in process. Oh, so you
Yeah,
recording it, right?
yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So I'll remove my recording since you're recording. All right, first Zoom call too. Wow,
What's
this
happening?
is nice.
I know it's not even a Zoom anymore. This
Ah,
is this is a podcast. They can't even know it's a Zoom. They going it's all right though. It's all
yeah,
right.
they can't tell. So, also, oh, you know how to cut some of these voices, some of this shit off, right?
Uh I know how to call you. I know how to call you back.
Huh?
Yeah, I know how to call you back.
No, I know. I mean I know editing the video, like record the recording, so we can
Yeah,
cut the
I
first
can edit it.
beginning of it.
I can edit it. Yeah. That's no problem.
Uh, all right. Let's start by saying
Yeah.
this will be this will be for anyone listening to this. This will be our first broadcast that we ever doing.
Yeah, true.
So please mind the fact that we are new. We're not new to crypto, but we are new to what we're doing, which
Mm,
is this YouTube stuff. And we feel like the more people we have, the more people we have, the better we get. So we got to start from somewhere. So
that's
to
right.
anyone who's joining or that'll be listening to this, welcome to our new channel. This is the World King channel. In future the name might change to something better, but
Mm,
you will see. But today's topic, we are gonna talk everything crypto. What crypto is all about, our journey to crypto. My name is Moses, and my
yeah.
nigga, I said my nigga. My boy here
So
name
it don't
is
even matter. Yeah, it's easy.
my man's here name is TC. TC
Yeah.
William. I'll
And
let TC
sometimes you'll
introduce
find me on the
himself before I take over.
yeah. Sometimes and you'll find on Twitter and stuff is TC the Crypto God. And I've been a part of a lot of Discord communities with the same names, so it might be a familiar name around. But anyway, you continue.
All right. So I'm gonna say by this, say my journey through crypto has been a crazy one. I think when I started crypto in 2020, that I started due to COVID. I wanted something that I could be free from the system,
Mm.
from like Andrew Tate say, from the matrix. I
Yeah,
wanted to
that's
be
right.
free from the matrix. I wanted something better. So I started by learning how to use my money, how to use my money to work for me. So I put it into crypto. At the time, I was learning, but I liked XRP.
Mm.
XRP was a token that I really, really, really messed with. And by the way, before we started, this podcast here is a no string attached. Like everything goes. We talk about everything. You're gonna hear languages that you probably not used to. So if you're on the age and you can't stand it, please, you can always keep this podcast. Because this is not, we're not gonna be scripting anything. It's not now. We're going free talking. And we're trying to do this for people who's going to the gym, people who just want to listen to two blokes talk about crypto. So I'll go back to my journey. I started with XRP. I started with a
Mm.
couple of money. I put money in XRP. After like a month or two, my crypto boomed. I made good
Mm.
money off it. I thought this was easy. I thought, yeah, this is life. I'm gonna make it from this. I'm becoming a millionaire. And by the way, I started doing crypto because I wanted to buy a Ford Mustang.
Ford Mustang.
Ford Mustang was the reason why I started to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to buy a Ford Mustang. I did crypto because of that. And man, after that journey, I have been through a whole lot of nonsense through this crypto. I've been
Mm.
through a whole lot of nonsense. I've been through up and down. I lost my money to Dogecoin, the money I made from XRP. I was stupid enough to believe Elon Musk was going to make us more money. So I took my 25K, like a dumbass I am. I put it towards it, and my money tanked. I think I lost like 15 grand in about
Ooh,
an hour of just an
dang.
hour. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yo, I lost money, bro. Like that shit was bad. But that was my own journey. But before we continue, I'll let you guys hear Mr. Tunji Williams here, so you can hear his own journey to crypto.
Hey, well, so I would definitely say that my journey, I first heard about it through like Moses, you know, Wealthy King over here. I first heard it through him. You know, he he showed me coin was it coin spot? And in coin spot, I'm like, what
Yeah,
is
coin
this?
spot. Yeah.
I see all these numbers and I'm just like, what is this? Like, well, I didn't understand it, you know what I mean? Because the average person is not looking at analytical things and going, oh, I understand this straight away. So I looked at it and was like, and I couldn't also believe that, like, wait, you put $100 and you could make 100K. Like for me, it didn't compute. Like it didn't actually make sense. So I was kind of like, nah, this is impossible. This is not going to work. But okay, I put $100 in there. Nothing happened, you know, because when you first look up crypto stuff, they try to sell you the dream. Everything on YouTube is like their attempt to sell you something. And so you go invest in that when nothing happened, you're upset. But that's because you don't understand the cycle, right? So I didn't understand anything. So 2019, I leave crypto in there. 2020, very beginning, I probably even took it out to go out or something. Was like, I'll put it back in later. Totally forgot about it. And then Shiba was the first coin I ever got. Didn't understand crypto at all. So I came in
Ooh,
Shiba.
Shiba.
Everyone at
Yeah, the
work,
good old days of Shiba.
yeah, man. Everyone at work was like, all my Indian friends at work, oh, go get Shiba. You heard of Shiba? Go leave it there for 5 years. Go get. And then that's the first thing I saw when I looked at CoinSpot was Shiba was at the bottom of the list. So I was like, okay, you know, I brought it, but of course I sold it, and then to go, you know, because this is the height of COVID, right? So we were getting paid more. But at the same time, I didn't always use the money I was getting paid to go out with. So anything I made in crypto, even if it was like $50 extra, I would take it out and go out with my friends with them. Bad idea. And understand investing or money at this time. I didn't really take crypto seriously though, and try to learn anything until 2021. Can you hear me?
Hmm.
You can hear me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yo.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you
Oh, okay.
perfectly.
Yeah. Okay. That's all right.
Yeah, I can hear you
Yeah.
perfectly.
My bad. So
Yeah, I can hear you.
yeah. So what ended up happening?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. So don't please don't mind the fact that we probably have we have technology, you know, we have connection and stuff. We're doing this through an app and Zoom. So yeah. So yeah, continue, bro.
Let's see. I think everything should work better now. My bad, guys. Is it better?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's better
because
now.
we're in the city, so like just this one area, the internet sometimes just is bad. I gotta maneuver things around, but anyway, I think we should all be good now. We should where I put it, all the internet should all be working now.
It
So
happens, man. You would
yeah,
think in 2023 we'll have a better network.
that's true. But anyway, so 2021, I had like this problem at the I had this like epiphany. I'm like, well, I knew so I just want to put it out there, like, you know, whatever. Like I'm not jabbed, right? So I did take one jab. It was AstraZeneca, so it has no mRNA. And obviously now they don't even really sell AstraZeneca anywhere. But I have one, and I didn't take it till really late. But I was aware that if I was never going to take it, I needed to find a way to make money now. And I remember Moses kept talking about crypto. So I'm looking at this like, all right, let me look into this, right? So I'm looking at all these cryptos. You get Shiba Inu, you had all these other ones, and they just weren't doing it for me. I'm like, I want to learn about money. I want to learn about finance. So where do I go from here,
Yeah.
right? And so I go, okay, DeFi. Now, no one was really going into DeFi at this point in time. So I'm like, what is this? Right. And I'm looking into it like, damn, people are making a lot of money from DeFi, bro. In 2021, it was crazy.
But
So
people don't even know about DeFi.
yeah, bro, like some people, a lot. Matter of fact, like the majority still don't know. I'm telling you, man, we had tokens kind of similar to Wonderland. Wonderland. Yeah, Wonderland. That was the first one I got
Oh
into.
man, Wonderland.
And there was another one. There was another one I got into. Do you remember what it was called? It was like it was like a Greek name or some sort. And bro, I got those. I can't remember the other one right now, but next podcast I'll tell you guys. Not that it's
We
even
got
doing
into
anything right
Vulcan.
now, but yeah, I mean, I'm getting there. I'll definitely get into that real quick. Yeah, we'll get into that. So I got into those things, and then the only one I made real money from was Titano. Like every fortnight, I was like, it just kept auto compounding, and then I just kept making money. It was almost like if I made $2,000 a fortnight from work, I'd make an extra 1,000. Like every time, it was ridiculous. Like it was like this auto compounding APY stuff works, right? At that moment, of course, long term it doesn't. And then I got into safe food, and that's a whole
You know.
debacle, a whole story on its own, man. It's crazy, but I made some money off that for sure. I did okay. I like, hey, it worked out for me, in the short term, of course.
Yeah,
However, I
true.
mean, we got our own. We got our, I'm sure Moses is going to tell you a story, some stories about safe
I
food.
mean, the main point of making this, oh, I'm sorry to cut you off, bro.
No, no, no. Okay.
The main point of we doing the podcast is soon in future, and I'm not talking about 10 years. I'm talking about in the next couple of months, we would have a pop-up studio where you see our face on a studio on a camera, just two of us, and we're trying to have our own recording studios so where we can just sit down there and just talk crypto. In future, our plan is to interview other crypto people like the owners of XRPs. We want to hear other people's stories of it. Because I feel like due to the fact that in cryptocurrency, you can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I fixed the
Due
internet process problem.
due to
Yeah,
the fact that in cryptocurrency, people don't have their IDs and you don't get to see their face. A lot of people have been scammed in the past, and that is made mostly what this channel is going to be about. It's going to be about a whole lot of things. Well, number one, we're going to talk about the scamming that's going on cryptocurrency. We will talk about the market. 200 crypto, TC, the guy,
you can call me.
he
Yeah, yeah,
knows.
talking about, yeah,
Yeah, TC,
yeah,
yeah, the TC, the guy, I call him TC. I've known him for
yeah.
like my
Forever,
whole
man.
life, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah, forever. We ain't friends, we're family. So
yeah,
yeah.
literally.
And we have people that relies on us. Like I'm engaged, getting married soon. My man
Yeah,
here, he's married.
yeah,
He's got two kids. He's just
yeah,
got a son. He's got a
yeah.
good wife. I'm married here too. I got a daughter. I got a dog, like every other person. But going back to the story, we yeah, we'll be talking about crypto because I feel like a lot of people would love to hear, or a lot of people would like to give their opinions on what they've been through crypto. A lot of people have been scammed, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm not
true.
even kidding. The amount of people that have been scammed on cryptocurrency alone in a whole year, that's millions and millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars.
I mean,
There's
yeah,
a lot
it's
of
a
scamming
lot. It's a
going
lot.
on. Yeah, so this video is basically this one right here is just an introduction of what you'll be getting from us. You'll be getting the free. Think of us as the new version of Joe Rogan.
I mean, I would
That's what
love
we're
that.
trying to
Yeah,
be.
because Joe Rogan is amazing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's the whole goal. That's
But
the whole goal. To have a studio like Joe Rogan, in fact, maybe even in the future, interview Joe Rogan himself. That's the
oh, that
goal
would
right
be
there.
I
Yeah.
love some Joe Rogan, man. He's awesome, man. I have to say one thing, just because you said you weren't sure how much was scammed. Well, here you go. In 22 and through June, crypto scammers have taken in nearly $3.3 billion. Nothing
Jeez,
less, nothing more. The total just over 1 billion on the year 2022, but in 2023.
that's a lot.
So it says through June, crypto scammers have taken nearly 3.3 billion less in 2020. Okay, than they did in 2022. So what the hell did they steal in 2022? Billions of dollars, man. I mean, billions of dollars disappeared though, 2022. But so it looks like this year
And
we're
these
looking at
people
over
don't
1
get
billion. So
banned. These people don't even get
oh, they
no
don't care.
law, no police, no investigating, no nothing.
I
Like,
mean,
yo,
this is the Wild Wild
people
West.
losing
This
money.
this is the time where if you actually a legitimate business owner and your goal is to get into crypto, this is actually the time. Yes, right now people may look at things and go, "Oh, I don't know," but this is where the technology is headed. And I mean, we can go through down financial memory lane where not too long ago the stock market was considered crypto, where people told you if you invested it, you were investing into a scam. Now, it wasn't that long ago. Now people put their 401ks, if you're American, you put your 401k into the stock market. But only 50 years ago, and I'm just being rough on the estimates, but only 50 years ago, it was a problem. But in the 70s, it became super popular. I mean, so, it's crypto is where that is. Or you could compare crypto even better. You can compare crypto to the internet era back then when, in 1999 when you had AOL and Google and Yahoo and they were all competing with each other who's
Oh
going to be number
yeah,
one.
oh
You can
yeah.
compare it to that if you want to. I mean, it's one of those situations though. Investing in crypto right now is going to be hard to know which is the best. But then you have, in order to know, you have to look at the economic climate of the world right now. So
But I feel
that's
like, I mean, going to
mm,
the economy of the world right now,
yeah.
I was talking to someone of my friend of mine, and we were
Mm,
just looking back at how much things have gone expensive. Now, this is the kind of thing you're gonna get in this podcast. You
oh
will get
yeah,
nothing but free speech. Like,
yeah,
basically, we're not gonna stick on one topic. We're gonna jump from one topic to the other. If people have comments they want us to talk about, we will talk about it. Trust me. And if in future, if you find people to interview, we will interview them. We're not hiding. We here, you know. But I'm
yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
back to the economy. Economy back in 2019, say 18, before the. I told someone. I said the last time we had a normal life
Mm,
was 2019.
shit.
2019 was the year we had a normal life where you could take $250 Australian money
Yeah,
and you could literally buy a whole lot of food in your house.
that's true.
Fast forward to 2023,
That's
bruh.
true.
Come on, man. Me and you both know, bro. Like,
Well,
you can't take $200 to the shop anymore, bro.
yeah, I mean, I'll keep it a buck. Like right now, it's really hard for everybody, but for me, like my situation is interesting, you know. But I believe that rough times make you stronger. So anyone that is going through it, I would love to hear it. I would love you guys to come and comment. I would love you guys to even come on the live, and I want to talk to everyone to get to know everybody. But don't believe that you're alone because you're not, especially men out here that are suffering. If the women out here are alone, they're not with their husbands, maybe they're the single moms, whatever the case is, just know that you're not alone. And there's a community of people out here that do care and love you, you know what I mean? And you might just not be, your tribe might not be in the city that you are at that moment, maybe in the town that you're living in, but through this vast internet, there are people out here that do care. We're a vast community. We just have to find each other. And the internet now is so big that you can find your community. Don't ever think that it's over. I hear a lot of things about mental health, so I just want to, touch on that because I believe our mental health is just
And
it's the mental state
and
that we go
mental
through.
health and
Mm.
our mental health is really gone. Like people have, I wouldn't say people have gone crazy, but the whole
Yeah.
world have gone Google Gaga since
Especially during
COVID.
COVID. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
since COVID came, I mean, we were all on lockdown for 2 years, and they just expect us to go back to our normal lives, like like it's nothing. Okay, it's okay now. You can come out,
Yeah.
kids, go play. Nah, man,
Yeah. I
it
mean,
doesn't work
COVID.
that way. A lot of men are struggling, bro. A lot of marriage was broken, bro. Like, yo, think
Well,
about this.
COVID definitely tested your marriage. I tell you, it tested everything about you and your wife and who your partner is, or whether you're married to a man or a woman. It tested people, and you're seeing a lot of breakdown. You're seeing a huge breakdown in society, especially in the West. All by design, by the way. Like I'm only conspiracy theorist if I can prove that that conspiracy makes sense. I don't believe in like a lot of conspiracy theories, so that's why I don't want to call myself a conspiracy theorist. But if I see evidence and proof that link each other together, I don't believe in coincidences. So other people might call them conspiracies. I can't do that. The West is being broken down because the East is growing, right? Africa's
Hmm.
population is growing, right? They're trying to create a united Africa right now. You have India's population is growing. India's is going
Skyrocket.
is skyrocketing. Yeah, China, look, China's
No, China
questionable.
is
I won't
over, bro.
argue with it. I don't know because they're saying that apparently they cooked the books on this one. They're saying that apparently China's lying because I think their median age is like over 40. It's like 50 or something like that. Don't quote me on this yet. I mean, I could look it up right now if I wanted to, but let me just see the median age of China. I just don't want to get off. We're on a roll right now.
But then
But
there was a time China had the rules of just one child,
oh yeah, in the
one
1990s.
child policy and stuff.
Yeah.
They
So the
still have that
median,
though, huh?
I don't think they have the one child policy anymore, but their median age is like 39 or 40. So I don't know that I've heard stuff where they said the median age is a lot older than that. The people are getting older rapidly in China. They're not growing at the rate they need to in order to keep the population sustainable. So I don't know. That's what's going on right
So
now.
basically people are dying early.
No, it's just that they're not having kids at the rapid rate that they might have been having it could be due to many things. I'm not going to claim to be an expert at this, so I'm trying to like Because I don't even want to say things I know for a fact. That's why I looked it up because I don't know entirely
People ain't
why it's
not having
happening, but it's
babies no
just not
more.
they're not
People
having
ain't.
babies.
I
Yeah,
mean, look at Australia. Australia is a whole continent on its own, and we only have what, seven
I
states.
think
And I can
yeah,
tell you,
yeah,
Melbourne is probably the most populated. I mean, yeah, it's about what, six? It's about 6 million. It's about 6 million population
yeah.
in Melbourne
We have
alone.
26 point oh in Melbourne alone, yeah. Because in Australia we have 26.439 million. So
In Melbourne
26.43.
alone,
No, and 20 in Australia just 26 million. But
26. I mean,
in
sheesh, that's small,
Melbourne,
bro.
I'm not quite sure. No, it's very small.
What's the population of America?
300 million plus, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 300 million plus in America. Oh, we have 5.11 million in Melbourne here right now where we are. In America, I'm pretty sure
That's
it's
small.
yeah, that's what is it? It's small, 5.1. Yeah, especially compared to like major cities in America. Screw America, not screw America, but major cities in like Asian countries are bigger than the population of Melbourne alone. Like, yeah,
I
definitely.
mean, the
Definitely.
country I was born, even down the country Nigeria
Nigeria,
alone,
yeah.
they're having babies like there's a machine there.
Yeah,
It's producing these babies.
that's why the BRICS nations are here. It was created. Goldman and Sachs, I'm pretty sure, helped produce BRICS Nation. BRICS Nation. I call it BRICS Nation. BRICS, right? And I was, I believe, in 2021. I'm sorry, I said 2020. 2001. I can look that up as well. By the way, just before I even talk about that, American population is 331 million, 331.9 million.
300.
That was in 2021. That's not even 2023. So in 2023, it's
Australia will be there
334
in
million.
50 years. Give it 50 years, or maybe 100. Our population will probably get there because, yeah, no one is coming to Australia right now. And that's sad because this is an amazing country
I mean,
and
listen,
we need
I
population.
don't want them to hear me talking about how I like Australia. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, it's quiet. It's
I'm
peaceful.
gonna
Yeah,
leave
it's
it at
quiet.
that
Hey, hang on.
before they
I'm not
come for
gonna
me,
lie.
bro.
With the
You know
kind
what
of
I
craziness
mean?
going, yeah, with the kind of craziness going on in the world today, Australia is peaceful. Like, yeah, we'll probably leave the population on that 26 million because it's safer for every one of us. Because
I
the
want to
more
create.
population it is, the crazy it is.
I'll be honest with you. I want to give the Australians a dire warning because I see that where I come from, we're a bit more cynical of our government. We fight back. A lot of Australians talk crap about Americans, but one thing we won't do is lay down on our backs and allow shit to happen. Australia, y'all need to do something because and look, this is and I'm not saying do anything crazy. I don't want to be none of that, but I'm saying what you guys got to do is you got to learn to know what's going on in the government. Learn what's going on out here because the way they did y'all in COVID, bro, and Melbourne alone, like, and I'm happy to see Melbourne did fight back. They hardly put that on the news in other states, but it's good to see that. But you guys got to fight back. We're going to a cashless society. If they can do this easily to you with cash, then imagine when the CBDCs come and they have all these rules and regulations. You guys don't understand the CBDCs. They're calling it not a cryptocurrency, but it really is a cryptocurrency. And ERC20, it'll be Ethereum token
I mean, we
calculated.
gotta explain. I
So
mean, you gotta explain to people what a CBDC is
look,
because a
I'll
lot
explain
of
that on
people. I
Sunday.
mean,
I
I
think I'll leave that for a second.
yeah.
CBDCs is a
Today
thing
is
on its
just
own.
a
There's
today
a
just
thing
a
on its
tip
own.
of iceberg of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
true that. True that.
yeah,
That's
CBDCs
true.
is a bit much because you have two sides of it. The positive side that may occur, the negative side that's probably more likely, especially in Australia. But look, I don't want to make this podcast like a conspiracy theorist, doom and gloom scenario type thing. So I'm just gonna say, look, if you're into crypto very early, you can learn your way around CBDCs. That's all I'm gonna say, and then I'll go delve into that a little deeper later, like another day. But right now, I just wanted to clarify that Goldman and Sachs did coin the term BRICS by economist Jim O'Neill, and he talked about this being the dominant force of by 2050. So this was an acronym coined by Goldman and Sachs economist Jim O'Neill.
Oh wow.
So this is not a new thing. This is 2001. This was 22 years ago. So and imagine Goldman Sachs is known to be an American bank. So imagine the American bank. That's why I gotta do a deep dive in Goldman Sachs, because why would you want to destroy your own? But I guess they just did the research, and it's about money, wherever the
And
population
then,
will
hey,
go is where you go, right?
hey,
So
everything that we have, everything right now is all about money. Let's be honest to each other right here. Like everything that everyone is doing is about money.
I'm gonna say
Cryptocurrency is
that's
about
sad
money.
and good.
Stock
That's
exchange is about money.
yeah, it is. It's
It's
true.
sad, but you
It's
need
true.
money to be happy. Let's be honest.
Shit, in this
You
day and
can't,
age,
but we
a
live
little
we
bit.
live in a world where you can't function without money. You can't do anything without money. I mean,
So sad.
with the vaccine updates coming soon,
Oh yeah, that's
you
that September.
definitely want to invest. You
Yeah.
definitely want to start investing,
Look,
but we don't want to do conspiracy side today.
no, I'll
I
say
don't want
one
to
thing
give you
about I'll
everything on
say
one
one thing
podcast.
about this. I'll say one thing about the lockdowns that they're talking about all over the news, right? If you've heard about these lockdowns, they've given you different dates on purpose to confuse you. They told you mid-September, they've told you December. I don't think it's going to touch Australia to the end of the year, specifically because it has to go through Canada and America first. Their goal is to make it through Canada, right? A lot of people believe that the vaccine works, and so I support all any and all people. If you think you've done the research and you think the research is on your side to get vaccinated, by all means, all power to you. We've been created equal. Do whatever the hell you want to do. However, if you've looked at it appropriately and didn't try to look into deeper things, like a lot of things that I won't talk about here right now, then you might realize something
Mhm.
else. Maybe that's not reality. And if that's not the case, that's fine, like I've said. But you might want to, yes, invest and learn where the future of money is going, so that you know where to go. If you're a business owner, I highly encourage you to move in this direction. Look, it's hard to learn these things. I'm 30, right? And I had to I came from the health industry, right? So I'm learning blockchain at 30. That's crazy. But
And that's super early.
yeah, like I'm learning about it in its early stages. However, I'm to most people, I would be a late bloomer. Why am I learning about all of this stuff at 30, right? Some people study at 30, some people should be deep in, like knee deep in whatever they've studied when they were 22 or something like that, depending on who you're talking to. But some people just say I'm late, but I would definitely say that I've learned a lot and in blockchain, and I really truly believe that this is the future. And whether we like it or not, they're going to force it on you. If you're using a bank right now, they've been using blockchain technology since 2016, some of them since 2017. This is research you could do. This is for the
Bro.
CBDC conversation, so I won't have that yet.
Let me
But
let me let me tell you
uh,
something, bro. And I'm gonna say this to everybody. I know
mm,
a lot of people are gonna be interested in this because a
yeah,
lot of people like myself and a lot of people like to listen to podcasts, like to listen to people talking. But
yeah,
we're not gonna give you every piece of it today. You're not
yeah.
gonna get a whole cake today. But what I'm gonna tell you, if you want to listen to anything that has to do with whatever's going on out there, you can guarantee this channel
Oh,
right
we're gonna
here
talk about
will
everything.
cover everything. There is no
Uh-huh.
holding back. Like there is no don't do this, don't do this. Yeah, YouTube has some certain words that you
Guidelines
can't
and
use,
stuff. Yeah,
because
yeah.
you the bad language, because we're trying to get, monetized and all that shit, blah blah blah. But yeah, but it's cool that this channel right here, we're gonna talk about everything. I'm telling you. And one thing I'm gonna tell people is that get ready, because from now to 2030 or before 2030 is the time that you have to get a better life for you, yourself, and your family.
He's being
Anything after
nice.
that, it's over.
I'll be honest with you, he's being nice, bro. If you really want to hear from me, I'm a little bit cynical. Like I think you have until 2025 before it gets. It's already hard right now.
Like,
So if you're one of those
a
people
lot of
like
people
me
are
who
working, bro.
are
How you expect them to get ready by
they gotta
2025?
understand this one thing, man. The government is smart. Okay, like I don't know what people are seeing, but I mean, if they just sit back, don't call anything conspiracy, just sit back and just watch things. Don't think too much, just watch it. Watch the hypocrisy going on in the world right now. Watch all the doom and gloom that your news channels are giving you. Just watch
Hmm.
everything going on, period. Just watch it all, right? If you can then figure
Oh,
out what's going to be
let
going
me.
on
I hate
between
to cut you
2025 and
off, bro.
2027. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I hate to cut you off, bro. But it says yeah.
Yeah.
We got less than 10 minutes to wrap this up.
Oh,
So
wow.
unfortunately, as
Yeah.
much as we enjoying this whole thing, you know, we just started. So you
Yeah.
gotta give us a break. You gotta understand that we are baby, we're doing baby works.
Yeah,
But I guarantee you this, soon you're gonna see our beautiful faces. What
yeah.
you're gonna see us chilling and talking and chatting. We'll be live online. Make sure before we go, make sure you like, you
You
subscribe,
subscribe.
you
Yeah,
follow, you
that's right.
share,
That's
you
it.
share it again, you
And
take it to
again,
Facebook and you share that thing again, send it to
that's a
your mom,
fact.
send it to your dad,
To your
share it
children,
everywhere.
shit, your
This is
mistress,
Australia's,
whatever you got, your side.
exactly.
Oh, nah, I'm
Share it to
stop.
everybody. Share it to everybody. Let
Oh
them know
God.
that there is a new channel where you can express your feelings, where you can come and
Yeah.
talk how you want and say whatever you want, and and people will listen to it. Just yeah, I'll let my man here finish and we will wrap everything up. But from my side, yeah, thank you for listening to us. But yeah, I'll hand it over to
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
TC here.
Yeah, I was just like, honestly, I'd say 2025, man. Because at the end of the day, if you're not understanding what crypto is by now, if you're not understanding how, because see, the thing is, I like to not say crypto, so I'm going to start calling it blockchain. If you don't understand blockchain technology right now, then when 2025 comes, and this is the World Economic Forum, okay, you can go on their website. By 2025, they truly believe that every country that's connected with them right now will be using CBDCs by 2025. So I'm hearing a lot of conspiracy theories talking about all the world's going to end. It will end if you're not paying attention for you. You're in your mental space. It'll end for you. So
If
you
you're not
gotta,
ready,
yeah, if you're not ready. So these are things that you have to be prepared for because that's not a that's bad if you decide to do CBDCs and it's literally run off Ethereum. And I think XRP, I'm pretty sure Australians partnered with XRP. Look, I will look that up to make sure it was correct. I'm pretty sure I'm correct on
yeah,
that.
Australia is partnership with them. They
Because
are.
I do remember
I've
Circle was
seen that
initially
somewhere.
trying to do it. Yeah, Circle was trying to do it back in the day. So I'm not sure. Circle is USDC stablecoin. They've done that. They worked with USDC and BlackRock on Circle. So I'm not sure what's going on.
BlackRock.
Each bank is having
Oh
their own
boy.
CBDC here. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to work either.
Isn't it funny? Anyway, I'm gonna save this for the next
Yeah,
podcast
yeah. I
because
mean,
we gotta
yeah.
actually wrap things up
Yeah.
now
So I'm just
because
gonna
we
say
got
quickly.
time.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a lot of time. So I'm just gonna say quickly, you
Yeah.
gotta pay attention to that. 2025, they're doing that. If you are currently looking for a way out, you need to pay attention to what will CBDCs being ran on, and then find out what that is. I'm giving you it's ERC20 will be that will be what they're ran. That's going to be what the tokens like ran on the ERC20. So you cannot find out what that is. That's Ethereum. Just a quick note, and find out what Ethereum
All
is.
right.
Why is Ethereum moving to DeFi so fast? Right, because people are going to run to Ethereum that understand what's going on, and they're going to want to save their money. Well, how are you going to do that if Ethereum is not designed for all these things? So it seems like they're creating all these DeFi platforms, right? Because CBDCs, conspiracy theory. I'm gonna say this is a conspiracy theory till I can prove it. But I have seen articles, like actual real articles that talked about them trying to test $20,000 a month, and they'll burn everything out of your wallet if you don't spend it. And so if you don't have a place to
Oh
put it
yeah, I've seen
outside of
that.
it,
I've seen that.
if you don't have a
I've
place to
seen that.
put it,
In fact, the bank was someone at the bank. I wouldn't mention what bank it
mm.
is because I don't want trouble. But I went to the bank recently. I mean, we live in Australia, in Melbourne.
Yeah, right
I went
now,
to the
yeah.
bank recently, and someone told me at the bank that soon you'd only be allowed to have a certain amount in your bank account, and a certain amount you can spend on a daily basis or on a monthly basis. So
Yeah,
they're coming up with their own things and whatever. But anyway, people.
yeah,
I know you're enjoying this. You don't want us to finish. You're enjoying listening to some bunch of
that's right.
guys talking. It's interesting, I know, but we're gonna have to break your heart by
Yeah,
telling you tomorrow we're gonna be back.
we'll be
I
back
guarantee you this. You're gonna
100%
hear from us every day,
every day.
every single day. You're gonna hear from us.
That's
I
right.
would, and the more we go, the better we get. But for me, my man here, have a good night. Take care of
Yes,
yourself, and make
yes.
sure you share this if you don't want nightmares.
Share, like, subscribe. Let's go.
All right, see ya.
See you later.